Hey guys, today I want to cover quantity time versus impact time. Quantity time, as you've guessed, is just the duration of time that you spend with someone. So it can be how long are you at someone's house for? It could be how long are you sitting on the bench for? How long are you guys eating dinner for, etc. So that's quantity time. And a lot of people spend quantity time, less people spend quality time, and even less people I'd say spend impact time. So what is the difference? Quantity time is just the time, but I want you guys to take out all the time you're thinking about all of the times you're on your cell phone, all the times you're thinking about what's on your phone. Take out all the time that you're thinking about your response without fully listening to that person, and think about all the time where you're really distracted and you got something else on your mind. All of that time, take that out. How much time is left? I think a lot of people would say that's your undivided attention, right? That's when you're paying attention. And that's actually the definition of quality time. However, I have a different definition for quality time versus impact time. Quality time, you could be doing that, but you could also be doing, it could be like a Debbie Downer and just raining on their parade and telling about how they can't do certain things. You're there, you're present, you're paying full attention, and you just keep telling them and cutting their dreams down, and you don't really celebrate their stuff, right? So there's the door I think is open for that, and that's the reason I make the distinguishment between that and impact time. Impact time is something I'm trying to foster more of, is where you are paying attention and you're listening to them and you're being a good friend by celebrating their wins, by building them up when you can, and if they're lacking a direction or they have a blind spot, letting them know that maybe they want to look in that area, or in the future, this is an obstacle they may run into based on your own experience, etc. So that is impact time. And that's what I'm trying to foster more so with all of my relationships, is how much impact time am I having with everyone? And so I'm trying to carry that over with my wife, my kids, my relationship with my parents, my relationship with my siblings and friends. I'm always trying to have more positive impact time. And this thought process kind of came about because there's a dad who I had listened to who has the same similar kind of struggle that I had, where in his head he was trying to figure out, his kids are older than mine, but he was talking about how his kids would always ask him like, hey dad, let's go hang out. Hey dad, let's go play. Let's do all this. But he's kind of like me, he likes to hustle all the time. So he's caught between, I want to bring in more money for my family so I can give them a better life, but I also need to spend time with my kids. So how do we reconcile this? And his kids would bother, like in a sense, kind of be bothering him while he's working for hours on end. And so he was like, okay, I've had enough. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my phone away for 30 minutes and give them my undivided attention of just playtime or hangout time, whatever they're doing. And after that 30 minutes, he went back to work. They didn't bother him. Their attention appetite had been satisfied for that day. So he's like, okay, great. But that's such a great feeling to be able to bond with your kids, right? So he wanted to expand that time. And so he tried to push it even further. And after a certain point in time, his kids were the ones leaving. They're going, hey dad, we got like homework and stuff to do. So we'll play with you or hang out with you another time. So that's when he was like, all right. So that was like the maximum amount they could handle for the day, apparently. And then after that, he went right back to work and got stuff done, right? So everyone wins. And so what I'm trying to do with my relationships now is I'm trying to think of, like, when people come over or I'm spending time with my kids or my wife, I'm trying to make sure that my phone is away. I'm trying to remember to meet them where they are. So emotionally, I'm trying to make them feel understood and heard. And I'm trying to either elevate their mood, elevate their energy, or elevate their value by providing kind of insights. And so we had brunch this past Sunday. Was it brunch? I think, yeah, it was brunch. I'm trying to remember the exact time. And I think we had a great time. I was trying to be fully present, trying to talk to each person a little bit, see if I can build them up or at least lighten the mood a little bit if I could. And this is something I'm trying to actively do because it's not natural to me to want to do that. Usually I'm just like preoccupied with my own thoughts and things I got to get done. But I want to leave people better than when I found them. And that doesn't happen by accident. That's stuff you have to take consciously and implement up until it becomes unconsciously conscious. or competent, unconsciously competent in that area. So that's something I'm trying to do. Think about your own relationship, the kind of impact you're having on different people, and if that can be improved on. Please like, comment, subscribe if you found this valuable or insightful. And if you have any questions or any insights you'd like to share, please leave that below as well. See you guys tomorrow.